beautiful, intelligent, miraculous, smart, ambitious, lovely, brilliant, strong.
Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Purpose. My name is Ilana and this is my first YouTube video. Today I will be explaining why I created this channel and what I'll be talking about in today's video. So I created this channel because when I get older I want to be a motivational speaker. I'm very wise, mature, religious, and faith in my relationship with the Lord. And today I want to talk about letting things go. So I want to first start by saying letting go is something that we all have to do, including me. Unfortunately, letting go, I think, is one of the hardest things for us as humans because based on our backgrounds, based on what we've been through, based on our traumatic events that have occurred, I think for us, we can feel things very deeply. But not only that, but it's just easy to hold on to something because you're like, why did they do that to me? Or why is it okay for them to do it, but I can't do it back? But in my opinion, I feel like, yes, we do some bad things to other people, and like, I don't choose to, but I'm not sure if you choose to, but just, I feel like we get so hurt and we don't want to accept it, so we're just like, oh, they did this to me, they did that to me, but we're so quick to jump back. Like, I just feel like we should just take time to reflect on it and actually, like, be involved with our inner self, because we must just learn how to let it go. Not that it's easy, and some people just treat you so badly and you just don't know what to say. You're like, oh, what do I do now? Or since they've done that to me, for example, if someone steals my lunch, and when I was in elementary school, the teacher said, when someone hits you, if someone hits you, you need to notify in a staff. And I was like, I don't think that's right, because they shouldn't have hit me in the first place. So if they have the right to hit me, then I should be able to hit them back. But as I've grown now, I'm like, I just open my eyes and I'm like, wow, like, if you actually hit somebody back, is it worth it? Are you getting your point across? Like, we have to use our words and come to a full understanding of not only ourselves, but just about who we are as a person and what we're actually capable of. If someone treats us badly, yeah, that's really bad, and it sucks, and it hurts. And maybe they might do something bad to us and it doesn't faze us, but the only thing is, if we don't bring it up and we don't mention it at all, then it's still there. Like, it's still there, whether you think it is or not. And if you can rant or talk about someone for hours and hours about the things that they have already done, and you say, oh, I already let that go, but, or, oh, I already let that go, but I just think it's just not okay. So if you can rant about how bad they done to you, one, yes, it can allow you to get over it. And if you're talking to people who you trust, then you can gain information from. But don't say you're over something if you're not. Now, advice on how to let go. For me, I'm still learning how to let go of some things, but letting go, honestly, is the best thing I feel like I've done for myself and those around me, because, well, let's just start by this. Journaling and praying and reading about God's word has just brought me to this realization of, like, okay, this is what you've done. Like, no matter how many bad things I do to someone, or no many bad things someone else does to me, if I lie to someone and they steal from me, in God's eyes, they're all the same. So it's not like, oh, I'm just going to do this little thing back and it's not going to mean anything. No, they're all equal. But with that being said, it's just the fact that we should not feel like we should have revenge. So we should journal about why it hurt, or journal about what made us feel so abandoned, or just what affected us to not want to let go. And then at the end of the day, we also must invite other people into our lives. For me, I still have a hard time accepting others and taking into consideration what they are trying to tell me and things like that. But again, just having another opinion and seeing from the inside out is just very important for us, because we are always in our head, of course, and we all have our own opinions and we all know what we're doing, but everyone is created to have a different opinion, because we all need each other, no matter what we think and no matter how much we don't think we need people. For me, I'm always like, oh, I don't need people, I don't have friends, or I don't have anybody. But that's not true. It's that I have people, but I just don't want to take the time to say, these people are here to help me. Or I could reach out. But don't just go out giving yourself to other people, because that can also hurt you. And don't share, you're not entitled to share anything that you do not need to or want to about yourself. And yes, it allows you to heal, and it allows you to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, but just know yourself and your worth before letting someone else walk over you, or before you give yourself away to someone else. I'm not sure if I even answered my own question. But with that being said, I just want to conclude it with, be yourself, because you're the best you. Like, you are amazing, and you are like nobody else. Like, if I can just tell everyone that, like, that has just always been my goal, because honestly, you're loved no matter how much you know. Just imagine how big God's love is for you. Like, when we see mountains, when we see oceans, when we see stones, when we see gold, silver, earrings, glasses, when we see stuff and we think it's so amazing, God thinks that we are so much better and even more amazing than anything that He has created on this earth. And I think that's just so important for everyone and me to just know. So with that being said, just let things go, because nothing on this earth costs more than God. Like, we've done stuff and God is like, really, that's not even anything compared to what I've been through. So just let things go, and it takes time, but you will get there and you will feel so much happier. Just be you. Bye guys. I will see you all later, and I will see how far this goes. And yes, so my name is Ilana, and I'm out.